And so, our first topic, NBA related, we will continue discussing Philadelphia 76ers and the new moves that they are making. How important is it that they've added another veteran player, KCP, to their lineup?
I think it, you know, helps bring another player who not only is a veteran but also has championship experience. Has played with LeBron before, and actually, just kind of share it real quick. Let's see. Without KCP, this is their current team. Philly's great addition. You got Caleb Love. I mean, other than like, do some of these players that got to step up? Barlow, Bona, and then like I said, you get the addition of Dean Wade, who probably will play center. It's gonna be an interesting team this year, and they did also just announce that LeBron will be playing point guard, which I actually called him doing for the Heat. So it is interesting, which I think for this lineup it would make sense for their best lineup being him at point. But yeah, I still think I think this honestly, especially him at the point, honestly unlocks Maxi a little, gets him going to be that off ball because that's when he plays best is off ball. And yeah, I mean even same with Jalen Brown. Like yes, he likes to be in control, but I think he's a better player when he has those quick kind of passes to him to allow him to slash when he needs to and get to his shot.
I mean, wasn't the main question about KCP though? I feel like you kind of talked about everybody else but
Well, I was
him.
just talking about Tame, dude.
I mean,
I
KCP.
said he's a good. He brings championship experience.
Yeah, that was like your first sentence. And then you gave like two, three, four paragraphs about everybody else. You know, but I get the gist.
About the
My
whole team,
point,
dude.
listen, bro. My point is, in regards to KCP, he on the downward slide. Yeah, you get some 3 and D, but he's only averaged 8 points a game for the
That's
past
what
two
he's
years.
provided.
Yeah, like that. That team is already stacked. Like his presence.
That was my point. That was my point.
Yeah, okay, yeah. It's not like he's Ray Allen. Let's just call it what it is. He ain't Ray Allen. Like, so yeah, no. Cass. I saw the eyebrow raise. He ain't gonna be Ray Allen for them. Hell no. So yeah, I agree with
I mean, it
Cassie.
sounds like
Honestly, the only thing I'll say is watch him hit a big ass shot during the playoffs.
You talking
Watch it,
about
and
before
it'll
or
be
after they
stupid,
lose
and
to
we'll
the
be like,
Knicks?
I don't think they're gonna lose to the Knicks again. So I
Before or
think it might
after
be
they
the finals,
lose to
as
the
I
Knicks?
said.
Yo,
So
okay. Here's the thing. He said, "I don't think
we'll
they're gonna
see.
lose to the Knicks.
We'll
They're not
see.
gonna lose to the Knicks in 4. They're gonna lose to them in 6."
I don't think they're gonna lose to them at all. I mean,
We'll see, man. We'll see. It's a long time.
but
Like, here's the thing,
long
man.
season.
It's a long season. LeBron is gonna be 42. Like, yeah, I know him playing point, but I don't know, man. We've always felt confident that LeBron's gonna win everywhere he's went. But again, like if it does not happen, bro, that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I mean, I think it just raises the agenda of why he didn't pick the other teams, though. Like, this is the best team for him to win one while he doesn't have to be the main or the second main star, but also the team is built around offense and defense. And I'm not saying the Cavs aren't, but also, again, I told you he didn't want to go to a team with James Harden. I would not want to be on a team with James Harden myself. I'm not dealing with that. Because then he's literally going to have another J.R. Smith situation. He's just going to be like, he's just going to be throwing his hands up, literally at James Harden. And he's just going to be looking at him with his beard and just being like, what you talking about, dude? I do nothing. Like, at the end of the day, I think that the 76ers are his best opportunity without it breaking the full scale of like him join, like we talked about, him joining like the Thunder or the Spurs. Like, and I think him and Jalen Brown, I think are going to complement each other very well. And then we'll see. We'll see. Embiid said he's healthy. I need to see that to believe that, to be honest with you.
Well,
So,
that's the thing too. Like that's really the X factor. They don't win without him.
oh,
They
I don't
they
think so
don't.
either.
So
And
if
now
he's not
now that
healthy,
they
like
also
you
don't have
said,
like, yeah,
go ahead.
yeah, and they don't have Drummond either. Like they don't really have a really big center presence other than Embiid now. So like
Right.
they're gonna have to play small ball in some capacity. and we know LeBron ain't playing the 5. So
All right. If he's not healthy, like we said, they're not winning. So
Okay, so quickly before we finish up the NBA, do you guys think LeBron's still going to average a double-double? Like, keep playing how he did basically on every team?
I think he will. I think he'll have less points, but I do think that he'll probably be in that like 8 to 9 assists, just because there's just so many players he'll be able to pass to, and I think that he'll probably average like 7 rebounds.
Jared,
what's the
your
question?
thoughts?
Is he gonna average a double-double? Was that?
Yeah, is he going to average a double-double? Is he going to keep playing kind of how he did on, the Lakers, the Heat, the Cavs?
I don't see why he can't average a double-double. If I'm being honest, a lot of firepower on the team.
I agree. I mean, I think that as long as they all complement each other well, I think they're all going to just shine in their own ways, different games. So, I mean, it sounds like Cassius has them coming out as the favorite in the East. Jared, it sounds like you still have the Knicks coming out the favorite in the East, maybe?
I mean, it's the East, man. Here's the thing. Joel Embiid has never been out the second round. He has not. Jaylen Brown has a championship, Finals MVP. The rest of that Sixers team is young, and LeBron's not gonna win you 3 straight series anymore. He's not. He's not gonna do that. So like, I don't know, man. Like, with this team, maybe because the firepower is there enough to where he can coast for the year, but I don't know. I do think I just see it happening, like them blowing it to the Knicks. I really do. They're gonna blow it somehow, some way. They're gonna blow it. And if I'm wrong,
as a Knicks fan,
y'all can come on here and tell me I'm wrong.
As a Knicks fan, I would love that.
They're gonna blow it to the Knicks in
like
particular.
you guys said, it's a long season. The NBA season pretty much has ended.
Exactly. Yeah, and we don't know who else is like. There's a lot of weird teams in the East that are completely reinnovated. Celtics.
They
don't
gonna be
have
in the
much hope for
basement
them,
with the
but,
Pistons. Like,
man, you really give it up on them.
they ain't done nothing. What, K gonna have to average 45 for them to win 40, 50-some games. Like, he really is. So, nah, bro. Celtics in the basement, Pistons in the basement. And by basement, I mean, like, play in. But
Yep. Our last topic that we will talk about NBA will be the Joker. Cassius, you said you're going to pull up a video really fast.
Yeah, so I just wanted to show you guys this little snippet of Nikola Jokic winning another championship in horse racing, y'all. Look at that man. Look at the joy this man has. So much joy for another horse race championship. More than I've ever seen him show emotion in the NBA. I guess this begs the question, if he wins another championship, do you think he'll be anywhere near as happy as he is right here? Look at that man.
Honestly, no.
Look at him. He's shooting the bottle. Bro, I'm pretty sure I didn't even see him pick up a bottle after they won the first championship for the Nuggets. Like, that's
that man
wild.
loves
Look
his
at him.
horses,
Running
bro.
around, dude.
He loves his horses. He don't give a damn.
Insane. That's insane work right there. But yeah. No, that's all I had for that portion. I mean, it's crazy how much love he has for that. It feels like that's his true passion. That's his true team. And then the NBA is his hobby. He's like, it pays the bills, pays for my horses.
I mean, you could definitely see the joy just being back home, being with family, friends. So that definitely plays a factor.
Yep. I definitely think, though, he's going to come back. But in other NBA news, Luka has invited the entire Lakers team to his hometown and home country, Pennsylvania, so they can have a 4-day joint practice. Trying to start early, trying to get him working early with that team. So, liking where your head's at, Luka.
I mean, that's a pretty much a brand new team. He's got to get them all together.
Yeah, though. Never mind. That'd be very inappropriate. Alrighty.
Okay, well, while the NBA offseason is changing rosters, college football is changing the business model of the sport. So we will start with Ohio State and Notre Dame and the patch deals that they have on their jerseys. So Cassius, what's your thoughts on the new deals that they have?
Yeah, so Ohio State actually announced theirs first. It was for 15 million a year with JP Morgan Chase to have their patch displayed on all, I think it's 36 varsity sports teams, which was actually probably the biggest deal at the time. Then, like, of course, a couple hours later, here comes Notre Dame. Said, we can beat that. I have a 6-year, 18 to 20 million dollar per year deal with SoFi Technology to display their patch on their varsity sports teams. So yeah, it definitely raises the question of, is now this just too much money for these colleges to be making? And again, why are we just giving money to Notre Dame? They're not joining a conference. Why would you join a conference? They're doing everything by themselves still. Like, yes, they should join the Big Ten, but honestly, at this point, why? No, they can't force you yet.
I mean, I would say, like, honestly, I miss the old days where it was just the jersey, the number, the name for any sport, and just seeing logos and whatnot, especially if they're huge. It just, to me, it takes away from the team. It becomes more just sponsorships. So, I mean, I would say I'm not really in favor of it, but that I have no say. That's just today's world.
Yeah, unfortunately, you can also blame soccer for that
Yes.
one too, Fernando. So
Oh yeah.
see how they kind of started that, and then NFL and NBA and everyone followed suit. But Jared, what's your thoughts?
I agree with you. It's like, it's why do we need the patches on college uniforms? Bro? It's so stupid, bro. It's so stupid to me. Like, and I mean, well, and honestly, I take that back. It's not stupid because why these kids is making millions of dollars now. They are, at this point, they are professional athletes. They really are. They make more in college than they do in the pros sometimes.
There's
So
over, I think there's over 20. There are 20 NCAA football players that are making more on NIL deals than LeBron's current contract.
yeah, so yeah, man, what are we talking about? They're professional athletes. Like at this point, put as many damn patches as you want on it. But like I said, I do agree with y'all. I don't. I say that facetiously. I do agree with y'all though. Like it is getting out of hand. Like what happened to the amateurism? What happened to it? Like, and it's only a matter of time before the playoffs continue to expand and week 8 don't Alabama, Georgia don't matter. Or
Yeah,
Michigan, Ohio State. Anyone who's a Michigan or Ohio State fan will say that game matters to them, but to everybody else, it's not gonna matter if we expand the playoff because it's just it won't hold the same weight.
right.
But to stick with the patches, I agree with you, Cass.
Okay. I mean, we will keep it Midwest related with Big Ten. So, do you guys think that the Big Ten is the conference to beat? I mean, they've won the last 3 national championships.
If they win 4, if a Big Ten team wins a 4th one in a row, it will be the first time ever that a conference has done so. How can we not be? First of all, number 1 team on mostly everyone's pre-top 25 poll, Ohio State.
Boo.
Pretty much in that 2 or 3 spot, Oregon.
Boo.
See, he's just such a hater, dude.
Hater,
Oh
man.
my god. God. But you know, and then of course what we've seen so far, which
Oregon ain't even, hold on, before he continues, Oregon ain't even a Midwest school.
Hey,
team.
we're
Get the
Pacific.
fuck outta
We're
here.
Pacific team,
It
baby.
ain't Midwest.
It's
It
close
ain't
enough.
Midwest. This says between the coast, don't it?
Hey, Big Ten. They're part of the Big Ten. They're here in Chicago for the Big Ten conference right now.
Ain't nobody
That's
trying to
fair.
hear it. What does this say?
Penn
Where they at on
State,
this map?
Penn State and Michigan are somehow in a lot of people's top 25. We'll
They shouldn't
see
be.
how that plays out in the season. But yeah, I mean, I just think that a lot of the teams that Georgia has been very competitive. You with them always competing the way they do. it's hard to say that because the SEC has ruled, I think, football for so long, college football for so long, but we're seeing the shift now. LSU can't win.
They got
Alabama,
Lane Kiffin now, so you tell them.
Yeah.
we'll see because he never won at Ole Miss. You got Alabama, who is not king of the castle anymore. Ever since they got rid of the OG, guess what?
They ain't get rid of the OGs.
He
Say it
retired.
right.
He retired, and now
Say
he's
Nick.
fine. Nick Saban is having the time of his life on where's he at now?
College game day.
Exactly, having the time of his life. He don't got to worry about nothing. Picking against Alabama because he knows they're going to lose without him.
Well, that's because Kalen DeBoer. I don't know what Kalen DeBoer is on right now.
But that's the thing. There's been a coaching change regime in the SEC that has affected them the most. Versus we've seen the emergence in the Big Ten that it is a hard conference to even get close to.
So, out of the two conferences, which conference do you think is more likely to win the national championship this year?
Probably Big Ten. I mean, that's it. We're winning. We're winning again.
I would say Big Ten.
One of us.
Yeah. Jared?
It's Big Ten. It's not even close.
Which conference do you think is going to have more teams in the playoffs this year?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
I still think the SEC somehow does it.
I think so too, because I think Texas is going to make it this year,
They'll make it.
and then
Bama may be there.
we'll see. LSU,
Ole Miss.
I think LSU, Ole Miss might be there. Yeah, I think SEC might have more teams.
Tennessee
but
is ranked too, ain't they?
Yeah.
They're hanging around 12. They're hanging around.
Okay.
So
so.
I was thinking the SEC as well. I think they're still college football's favorite, unfortunately, but I think the Big Ten might put that to rest this year, especially Cassius, like you said, if they win a fourth year in a row. So, all right, we'll do some quick hot takes. 1, who do you think is going to be the national champion? 2, which team do you think is going to be the biggest surprise? And 3, which team is going to be the biggest disappointment?
You want me to start? National champions, Oregon Ducks, baby.
I
Come
knew
on,
it.
you already
I
know
knew
what I was
it.
going to
He's
say.
wrong.
Come
He's
on,
wrong.
dude. You
he's
knew I
wrong.
was
Let
going
me
to
just
say
jump in
it.
here. Let me just jump in here. It's going to be the Ohio State University.
Okay.
It's going to be the Ducks, but I'm going to say Ohio State's my second choice, but it's going to be the Ducks. And then biggest surprise team is Ole Miss for me. I think Ole Miss is going to come
in the semis last year.
But that's the thing, dude. You don't think they're going to be that good again this year, and they are. They are going to be that good again this year.
They ain't lose that many people though.
Exactly.
Not offensively.
Oh, and they lost their head coach though, so which some people would say
And they were still
better without him, honestly.
a Hail Mary away from the national championship game.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm not gonna say Ole Miss. Okay, I got it. I'll give a hot take. The surprise team. Wait, where's Ole Miss ranked?
Technically, none of the rankings are officially out yet.
Yeah, but we.
They have them close to, I think.
Like the top 25. That's what I'm talking
Yeah,
about.
they were in the top 25.
What they like 8 or something like that?
While Cassius looks that up, my hot take for a national champion is going to be Ohio State as well.
That ain't no hot take. We know. That ain't no hot take. We know you.
Ole Miss is 12 right now on CBS Sports.
What is LSU ranked?
As the most disappointing
13.
team,
13.
or is this the most surprised team?
This is the biggest surprise team, which I am going to go with LSU. I think they're going to surprise people. They're
Yeah, I agree with him.
I like
thought it was
LSU.
disappointing. I thought it was. I don't think I thought you had said disappointing, because it just.
That's the last one, which
Yeah, well, I will take over Michigan.
Alabama.
Michigan.
Michigan is not. Listen, Michigan is. They should not be in the top 25. What are we talking about?
Yeah, I'm actually looking. They have Illinois 28. Illinois should be in the top 25. And that's not even me saying that from
So
that
Jared,
team. But I think it's going to be Alabama.
Okay. Jared, who'd you say was your biggest surprise team?
I said it would be. You know what? I'm gonna say Bama.
This is gonna be your surprise
I'll
team.
flip it. Yeah, because you think they're gonna be bad,
They
so
are
I
gonna be
gotta
bad.
do something opposite. I gotta do something opposite.
They're gonna be terrible. Terrible.
Terrible.
Now, when you say terrible, are you saying 3 wins or 3 losses, 4 losses? How many losses?
For Michigan,
For Alabama. Alabama, sorry.
I said they're gonna be my good team. This
No,
is him.
Cassius said that
The
they're going to be
surprise team.
terrible.
No, I said
Let me
that.
see.
He said terrible. Terrible.
Yeah.
You had cut out. My bad.
What?
He's gonna say they're gonna win 8 games.
That's pretty much what. Let's see. Yep, they're gonna lose that one. They're gonna lose that one.
You gotta tell the people who they losing to.
Nope. It's gonna be a surprise.
You can't do that.
But he's got him losing 2 already.
Lord have mercy.
That's what I was thinking. I got them losing 5.
Right. That is a hot take.
Got them losing 5,
Who?
dude.
Hell no. Who are they losing to? I done picked up the mic. Who you got?
You're gonna have to look at their schedule.
You know what?
You'll wait till we do the
we
SEC
will
one.
say right here on this segment. Hell no.
Come on, dude. Why? It's pretty proven why they'll lose if you just look at the record. Just look at the record.
So you got them losing. And you know what? Let's go through it, Nando, because he out here talking trash.
I want
I
Cassius
got
to
them-
pull up the record.
He's going. Let me guess. You got them losing to Florida State.
Yep.
You got them losing to Georgia,
Yep.
LSU,
Yep. And Tennessee.
Auburn.
And Auburn. Now that he sees it. Now that he sees
No, here. No, hold on. They're not gonna lose to Florida.
And honestly, they could potentially lose to Texas A&M. So
that
some
one
of
I would
those,
give you before.
but that's what I'm saying. Those are toss-ups between. I think Auburn is a game that they easily could lose, but I think Texas A&M is one that I actually had them basically losing 3 straight. Georgia, or actually 4 straight. Georgia, Tennessee, Texas A&M, and LSU.
They're gonna be Eastern Carolina. They're gonna be Kentucky. They're gonna be Florida State. They're gonna be South Carolina. They're gonna be Mississippi State. They will lose to Georgia. Alabama and Tennessee will be close. They will. I'm gonna say they beat Tennessee. They lose to Texas A&M. I will give him that. I think they beat LSU.
Crazy.
They beat Vanderbilt. They beat Chattanooga. And
Vanderbilt might surprise them too, dude.
They'll put up a fight.
So yeah, as I said, 5 losses for Bama.
Okay. Well, now we're hearing the low expectations for Bama. But speaking of expectations, no league faces more pressure than the NFL once training camp opens. So as we transition to the NFL, our first topic that we will discuss is the running back contract watch between Bijan Robinson and Jeremy Gibbs. What's your guys' thoughts?
Wait, did you just call him Jeremy Gibbs? That's what
Jameer
I was about to lose it. I was about to say, you are now banished to the shadow realm of the NFL.
Jameer Gibbs.
All I'm gonna say is, how great is it to be back? We're back. First week of real training camp. No rookie training camp. This is real training camps. We get to see all the crazy news come out. But yeah, Jared, thoughts on your boy doing a sit-in?
They gonna pay him.
They gonna pay him. They better
got
pay him.
to. He's the best running back in the league. I don't give a damn.
They got to. I agree.
They got to.
He's the
They
number
gonna pay that
one.
man.
And if you have the first pick in fantasy, take that man. Take him.
Don't you have the first pick?
No, not me. I have third.
Who has the first pick this
I got the third pick.
Who got the first pick?
I don't know, dude. I have to look at that.
Second. I think I'm second.
Nando is always second. I've been like
No.
8 and
I've been in the
12
middle.
the past 2 years. Oh, get the fuck out of here! Like,
I've been
Bro,
in the middle.
I hate the first couple picks, but yeah, we have basically Jameer Gibbs and Bijan Robinson, the top 2 running backs who are doing a sit-in. They're showing up, but they're just not practicing because they want to get paid. And for Bijan, that man needs to get paid because it's going to be a rough season for him, I think. We already got news that both Penix and Tua are dealing with injuries. Penix is going to be out for at least another couple weeks, they said. before he's even ready to practice. And Tua's doing one-on-one, so not the worst, but it's not how you want to start. Where they had to sign Cooper Rush to the team as their third quarterback because I told you it's going to be rough. Going to be rough. I think Cooper's a left-handed quarterback too. I have to check that, but I think they brought in another left-hander.
I don't think so.
Let me check. I kind of want to know now.
I didn't think he was.
Yeah, my guess is he's a right.
I thought he was right-handed. He's right-handed.
All right. So this is the issue I talked about before, but still, this is the issue I talked about though. I said that both of them are going to get hurt, and they're going to have to bring in a right-handed quarterback. That's going to be the third string, and then everyone's going to get confused on the offense. And not to mention, we don't know what this line looks like because it's not like they're really protecting their usual. And Bijan's going to have to do everything. So, yeah, Bijan, get your money, dude. Hurry up. Or get a trade. You might want to get out of there.
And go where?
Top of my head, the Bears.
Keep going there, though.
The Bears, no. Well, no, it's hard because there's a lot of places where the running back game can be improved, and like it's the Bears, the Vikings, or you go to Seattle.
You have your favorite running back, DeAndre Swift.
My favorite is Kyle Monangai. Okay, Kyle Monangai. Yep.
Keep going there, though.
All right, one last question about running backs. Do you guys think the running back market is back?
When it's this talented, yes. I mean, a few years ago, like, these are just different runners. Like, there's no disrespect to, like, Nick Chubb and Derrick Henry, even though Derrick Henry was getting paid. But these are, like, different types of backs. Like,
it's because
they're Gibbs are different.
They're everything backs.
Yes.
Jeremiah Love, $52 million as a rookie. Why? Because he's an everything back. You can throw him the ball. He can pass the ball. He can block. They can do it all. Literally whatever you need him to do.
Off the field.
Exactly.
Don't come off the field. You're not throwing that pill to Derrick Henry. You're not. You wasn't doing it to Nick Chubb that much either. Nick Chubb was in between the tackles and slicing and dicing people.
Right.
It's a different type of back. Gibbs is in the slot. He in the backfield. He in the out the pistol, in the wild. It don't matter. He does everything. That's why they got rid of Monty.
I like it. All right, we will. We'll go to the Eagles. The Eagles injury news. Cassius, I'll let you take this one, but give us the latest on the Eagles and what's going on over there.
Jonathan Gennard, their recent signing from the Vikings, got an injury and is put on the PUP list. I mean, it's definitely something where we're seeing already a lot of injuries. We also saw Ricky Purcell's for the 49ers having a flare-up with his knee again, which he's been dealing with now for over 2 years. And they're even exploring all options of what's next for him because, for one, this kid was never injured in college, never since he's gotten into the league. Maybe the 49ers field is a little contaminated, but it's definitely tragic because this kid is super talented, and I think they had a lot of high expectations for him, especially with all the Brandon Ayuk issues, which is also why less than about an hour ago they decided to re-sign and bring back Deebo Samuels. So they have Mike Evans, they have George Kittle coming back. He looks healthy. You know what I mean? Until he's not. But this offense is still, I think, can be elite enough. But we'll see what happens. It's the injuries here are mattering so far for some of these players. Jonathan Gennard does move the needle if he's hurt because they kind of need him for this new revitalized Eagles defense. So,
all right, and what's going on down in Tampa Bay with their interior defensive linemen?
Well, first of all, Tampa Bay is on fire right now. Tampa Bay is on fire. So they not only does Vita Vea want out, so for some reason he only wants to go to Vegas or to a California team. Right. So we'll see what happens if that actually happens. But he's just not happy. He wants to get paid, which is weird because he waited till the start of training camp.
Well, they got to pay Baker too,
and that's why everything's on fire. Because Baker is a very, very upset man on a mission. Because he has been talking about the disrespect he's been showed for the contract offers he's received and how he should be paid a franchise player money, and that basically they're going to regret it. And he's got another chip on his shoulder this season. He said he's going to have his best season ever. So we will see. But there's a lot of turmoil. I think if we're talking about, which I know we're coming up to, one of the coaches on the hot seat is Todd Bowles. He definitely has to figure it out this season, because if not, I think they're going to move on from him for sure.
Yeah, they're gonna move on from Todd Bowles if they don't figure it out, especially because they started 6-1 last year and finished 9-8 or something like that.
Yeah,
9-8.
They did have a lot of injuries though on that offense, so I think that's why they were even giving him another chance. Baker was dealing with the injury. You had Mike Evans, who was out most of the season. You also had Godwin, who got hurt at one point. Abuka was literally playing hurt through the season. And then Bucky Irving was out for like more than half the season also. Like their entire offense was literally in shambles.
You see how he defends Tampa, but he don't defend the Lions when the same thing happened then though.
That's because your secondary. That's because your secondary was still shot. So it still is, from what I'm seeing in training camp. Don't worry, we're gonna get to the Midwest training camp. We're gonna get there. I got some news.
Listen, bro. Listen, we already know about Kirby and that, man. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. But nah, he's right. They're in shambles. They got to pay Baker. And Todd Bowles is going to be on the hot seat. I mean, Todd Bowles, defensive coach, but you know, I feel like they've wanted him gone for a while now. I don't know. I just think last year hurt him a lot. Even, with all the injuries, like they don't really care. Like the injuries are what saved him. I will agree with Cassius, but if a lot of these people weren't hurt at the rate they were playing, they couldn't move the ball. They couldn't stop a cold. So, I mean, it was bad. The defense was just giving up everything. Vita Vea, though, wanting to go to Vegas is tragic.
I mean, they did make a lot of improvements on that defensive side and actually the line, but I just don't know if they would be, even if he went there, like, You're 31. Like, don't you want to go to a team?
Move the needle.
Exactly. Like, you want to go to a team that at least has the pieces for you. I'm not saying you go to the Rams, but
I was
about
to say, go to the Rams.
they don't got room for him, dude. They're getting ready for the champion to come back, dude.
Is it confirmed yet, or is he still?
It's not confirmed yet, but if he's practicing in the facilities, it makes you nervous. Makes you real nervous.
Yeah, bro, they're gonna come up. Listen, because it ain't gonna listen.
Garrett says that Garrett's talking about it,
and they're gonna curb stomp y'all.
But yeah, just kind
of in the snow.
Yeah,
I like how he tried to ignore me for a second.
It'd be rough, dude.
Yeah,
he tried to ignore me for a second.
Dude, they're gonna curb stomp every single team. What are we talking about?
Yeah, they including us.
Exactly.
So let me quickly ask you guys.
Listen, the only thing that works for y'all is you got Caleb Williams running around 70 yards and throwing up some bullshit.
I have news on Caleb too. He said he made some adjustments, but I'm waiting.
Go ahead, then,
let me quickly ask you guys about this when it comes to Tampa. Do you guys think they can win that division?
They should have won it last year.
They can still win that division. They have Baker Mayfield. Like, they still got Godwin too. Losing Mike Evans does hurt though.
I think Abuka though steps up.
Absolutely.
And Bucky Irving, if he's healthy, and honestly, they signed Kenneth Gainwell, and he had a great season last season. I think he does help them, especially take the load off of Bucky, and gives them a lot better of an edge than Rashid White did last year.
I like it.
Yeah, I agree.
We'll go back to coaches on the hot seat. What are some other coaches around the league that are on the hot seat, and who do you guys see possibly getting fired this year?
I hope no one gets fired this year. I hope everyone has a beautiful season. But I'm gonna save the person I know Jared's gonna say, because I know he has Durant about him. So I'm gonna say it's gonna be. I have two coaches potentially. One is Zach Taylor. Zach Taylor should have been fired last year, in my opinion. It all depends.
What? Oh.
Yes, dude. I'm not a fan of Zach Taylor. The man.
I know you're not.
The man should have been fired.
Hurt.
Bro, Joe Burrow has been hurt. Why? Because they don't get a line to protect him. This is the first year he has a line. First year.
My man
first year.
got turf toe before the season.
Okay, but that was only for a couple games, and then he came back, and then the line was still barely protecting him, and he's running for his life. What are we talking
and
about?
when you run, turf toe,
Exactly. So they caused his turf toe. They still cause his turf toe because he's got no protectors. But now he does because they finally gave him a defense also where he doesn't have to do 50 to 50. 50 to 50 score and score 6 touchdowns in a game. Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Zach Taylor has done a terrible job since getting them to a Super Bowl.
I was about to say Zach Taylor was in the Super Bowl 4 years ago?
Dude, it feels like 7.
It does.
Bullshit.
Dude, honestly,
We were
it
in the
does.
pandemic.
It's so crazy. It feels so far away that since Joe Burrow was in a Super Bowl.
It was literally 4 years
Honestly,
ago, right?
it's crazy to
Or
even
is it
think.
5? No,
I was
you
going to
might
say,
be right.
it's even crazier to think that it feels so far from Joe Burrow being in a playoff.
Well, he's like the modern day Dan Marino. Like I said that originally. He might get back. He might not. I don't think he will. Not with them, but all right, who's your next coach?
It's got to be Shane Steichen for the Colts. I think his time might be up, and also I don't think that they're going to be a good team this year. Unfortunately, I think we'll see. I hope Daniel Jones still has a good season, but if he can't stay healthy, they did lose some pieces on both the defensive side and off on the line. I really could see them taking a regression, and the Colts do not have patience. So they will
Listen.
They'll be actually maybe hopeful to get a lower pick, but they also did just trade all their picks away for Sauce Gardner. Oh,
Listen, free John Taylor. Okay, let the campaign start. Free John Taylor.
bro, he ain't going nowhere.
Listen, he might want to.
I hope
He's gonna
so.
be a modern day Steven Jackson. Okay, like
I hope so, dude. Let him
running
free.
behind that fucking line. But it's not even the line, honestly, because he was killing last year. It was everybody else. And the simple fact they did give away a lot of their picks for Sauce, who then underperformed. That was tragic. It was tragic. I will agree with you though. At the end, they ain't got no quarterback. Like Daniel Jones was balling out for all of 15 seconds, and he started getting hurt.
Well, no, they went
then-
8-1, and then they lost like
Every game,
almost every game. I think after that.
And then you got what's his name, Richardson. What's Anthony Richardson? Is that his name?
Yeah.
Who can throw a football over a blimp, but can't hit somebody 10 yards away. It don't make no sense.
Yeah. Well, who is your coach?
Aaron Glenn. That motherfucker game coach, bro. I'm sorry. He can't. I hope he sees this. I hope he hears this. I do not care. Like, there's no way. There's no way he should have a job still. And I'm not, again, we're not in the business of calling for people's jobs, but like, this is just a segment. That's the disclaimer. My man, how doesn't your team get an interception all season? You can walk into an interception, bro. You can't. Come on, bro. There's no way.
And you're a defensive coach.
Thank you. And you had Sauce Gardner for half of the year. No interceptions. Come on, bro. They couldn't catch a cold, bro. They couldn't catch an interception. They couldn't catch a goal. They couldn't catch a reception for a touchdown. Like, it's terrible, bro. And then he just fires everybody. And you just knew it was going to be bad when he pretty much was like, Aaron Rodgers, fly out here. Yeah, I don't want you on my team. That was the dumbest shit he could have ever did.
So, Jared, let me ask you this. Do you
Aaron
think
Glenn is going to be gone. I said, what week?
you
what
said week 3? I was just going to ask you that.
Absolutely. I'm standing on business. He's going to be gone by week 3.
Okay. And
Fair.
Cassius, if the crowd doesn't know, if the viewers don't know, Cassius said if the Jets record 0 interceptions, he will buy a Jets jersey. So
You said that? Damn.
did.
They
That's
so
great.
bad. You must have said that. I must have been ranting hard because I don't even remember you saying that.
Dude, I'm just saying. I'll do it. It'll be Garrett Wilson. But
all right.
I mean, they're probably going to have to trade his ass eventually.
bro, they just re-signed him and Brees Hall.
I would have never resigned.
I wouldn't have re-signed either, but they both said we gonna turn this team around. I said y'all ain't gonna do nothing.
They ain't
dude.
going to do shit.
You got
Brees Hall
Geno
can-
Smith back, dude.
bro. You know,
Speaking of former Bear and Jets quarterback, you guys need to watch the video of Justin Fields throwing on the field because it's rough. It's rough.
that was your
there.
boy.
Dude, that was my boy, but he threw a clear interception to the linebacker. I said, "What?"
You see, you could walk into an interception.
Literally, no, it happened. It was crazy. It was crazy.
All right. Well,
Who would have ever thought he would be this bad in the NFL?
yeah, that's true. All right.
Ohio
Are
State
there
quarterbacks.
Are there any other NFC North camp news that we want to conclude on?
Just real quick, too, just going over some other fun news just from around the league. The Patriots, of course, A.J. Brown connection with Drake May started terribly. They were 1 of 7 on the first day. They seemed to figure it out later on, so we'll see how that goes. Biggest one, honestly, that we'll talk about in the next episode about some of these teams. Oh, my God. Michael Wilson for the Arizona Cardinals looks like the wide receiver one. You please go watch it after this if you guys have not seen. It's insane. I do not know what's wrong with Marvin Harrison Jr. He looks like he forgot to play. He can't catch the ball. It's insane. I've never seen anything like this, but Michael Wilson might be the wide receiver one on that team now. And then back to the NFC North, starting with I'll start. Don't worry, Jared. Chicago Bears. Caleb Williams has lost 15 pounds to be quicker and more agile.
He was never.
Bro,
Is this really?
it's
news?
all muscle. It's all muscle.
Is this
dude.
really?
Don't
news?
hate. Don't fucking hate.
Is this what we're doing?
Don't hate.
But
he
this is what we're
connected.
doing.
He also Roma Dunze is, just to let everyone know, perfectly fine. He is very healthy. There is no reason to worry about any injury. And what he said about that being the new norm was just taken out of context. But they looked great. Caleb completed a lot of his passes. He looks definitely more comfortable right now, of course. No pads. But yeah, everything's looking good so far. Luther looks like a fucking menace.
He got an update for every damn player on the team.
Menace.
That's his team. That's his
menace.
team.
Now, going to the Minnesota Vikings. Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings. These will be quick. The Vikings, it does look like it's still a QB battle, but I think Kyler Murray will end up winning it. That offense just really needs to focus on Justin Jefferson. That's really about it. Get him the ball. And Kyler's, I think, the best person to do that. Packers. Jordan Love does not look great. He had a weird throw that makes you question a lot of what's happening. Watson looks good. Jaden Reed says he's healthy, so we'll see how that turns out. But yeah, they're still missing Micah Parsons. So, and Lions, you got any updates for us here?
Brian Branch, Kirby Joseph on the PUP list. Brian Branch is definitely going to miss those first 4 games. Coming off that torn Achilles, and we don't know about Kirby, man. That knee is kneeing still, unfortunately. We're still in the market trying to find a couple other DBs, though, probably.
Yeah, because you have none.
Yeah, because, I mean, one of them wants to be a gangbanger even though he makes millions of dollars. And, yeah, I'm glad they got rid of his stupid ass. But continue.
That's crazy, dude. If you guys have no DBs this season, y'all are going to be basically us last year.
I mean, yeah.
That's crazy. But, I mean, if you guys get as many interceptions, you guys would be doing well. You just got
we got interceptions with guys who were living off the street.
Bro, who you telling? The Bears, I don't even know what happened last year. That's the only reason we were doing so well. We had like 27 interceptions or takeaways. I was like, what is happening?
Aaron Glenn wishes.
Yeah. He was probably like, damn it, why didn't Ben bring me with him to Chicago?
Don't nobody
I could have had 27 takeaways.
When he loses his job, he gonna come knocking on Detroit's door. They ain't gonna open that shit.
All right. Are there any other final thoughts, NFL related? Did we miss anything? NBA, college football?
NFL wise, this one's a funny one. Yeah. Cowboys are calling their offense Goaty.
Goaty.
Greatest offense there is.
Hey.
Stupid.
That's exactly what I said. So I cannot wait to see how that goes this season because they didn't do anything to their offense.
Not a damn thing.
So we'll see.
All right. Well, before we conclude, make sure to follow, like, and subscribe to all of our channels. And as always, thank you for joining the best in the Midwest. And join us next time for another episode of Between the Coast.
See ya.